What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Kick back, relax, grab some snacks per the usual. Today we have another Prize Wall Eval. This time it's I guess you could call it a two-parter. I mean, this premium Prize Wall really isn't that much going on, but we'll go over that as well. So make sure to relax on this one and enjoy the content. So, long story short, if you got in, well, the getting was good on that 40 for 40 deal with R-Truth, and you managed to get lucky and pull the rabbit on that 40 for 40 deal, you would have gotten 7 of these premium medallions. So, as you can see, 7 of these medallions is not enough to get both of the skill plates. It is either one or the other. You also can purchase a mega today on Sunday, and you will be able to get that one additional premium medallion if you really feel the need to get both skill plates. That being said, both of these skill plates are nice to have. They are not really game changers to have. I have made a video in the past, which you can find on this channel as well, in regards to Zombie Live and her gameplay with the Final Boss Finery. That would be where I would put the Final Boss Finery plate, the Finery plate, as a lot of players call it. If I got one and didn't have one as of yet, I also used it on Heart Foundation Bret Hart. That is the Technician Bret Hart, the newer tech, not the OG tech that came out in 2017. That being said, the Glowing Fate plate is pretty solid. It is whenever you, so I think it might actually tell you if you click on it. Perfect. Whenever you generate 6 or more submission gems, increase your green gem damage by 200% for 2 turns. It's essentially a double up on the All Heart plate. So if you're looking for someone that only does green gem damage and the All Heart isn't cutting it for you, getting the Glowing Fate plate, that's a mouthful, say that one 3 times fast. That one will help you significantly with your green gem damage bonus. This would be pretty big for someone carrying green gem damage boss battles. I know, like, for example, Grayson Waller is a big bonus for a lot of people that use him in green gem damage boss with his sub, and with this plate definitely helps. Again, if you have an all heart, you'll get 100%. This is 200%, so obviously every little bit definitely helps. And the Finery plate, I believe it already says it here, but maybe it'll read differently. No, it's the same thing here. Whenever you make 15 or more bot gems, decrease all your opponent's gem damage by 80% for 3 turns. It's essentially 80% additional armor with the way that the game works. So it's pretty significant armor if that is your style of gameplay. I would personally suggest getting the Finery plate just because it is an ultimate plate. They are typically more expensive than your regular plates. When the Finery plate has made a return, it has been a little more on the premium and pricey side of things comparatively to the Glowing Fate plate. Obviously, with your remainder tokens, you can pick up the 6-star gold tokens here. Sorry, your remainder Prize Wall premium medallions. You can pick up the tokens here. Or if you're, again, really feeling frisky and you want to drop that Sunday Mega after you already have Ramblin' Rabbit, you can get both of these skill plates. If I had to suggest one again, probably be the Finery plate. Does not mean that you have to get it. Does not mean that the Fate plate isn't worth it. I myself have one of each of these. I am using one of each of these. The botch plate, the Finery plate, is on my Z-Live. The Glowing Fate plate, after I get the Grayson Waller gears from this month-long midweek prize wall, I will be using that on him for boss battle specifically. So that's it for the premium prize wall. Now let's move on to the regular prize wall. A lot of players have been mentioning that they don't have a Modern Showboat affiliation. Here you go. Here's your Modern Showboat affiliation. Modern Showboat affiliation is great for Kofi Kingston for your yellow MP. It's good for Matt Hardy if you need Matt Hardy. It's good for, a bunch of characters out there. And it's also good for female characters out there. So if you're struggling on getting an affiliation strap, not a plate, an affiliation strap for your modern showboats, then by all means, take this one. It's a good one. The other modern ones that might not be as pivotal as an MP trainer or as a plus multi-gem, we just got Brett He's a great one, 40% purple, 60% multi. You have Kofi Kingston, who we just got as the Turtle, who's the 150% power gem. We have Solo Sikoa for +3 countdown gems. There's Maxine Dupree for plus pyro gems. There's Jade Cargill, who you've seen me use numerous times in gameplay in the past for 30% purple gem and move. There's Seth freaking Rollins, for those of you that have him out there, who you can use with the plus Juggernaut gem. There's also Carmelo Hayes for plus black and purple MP. There's a lot of modern era showboats that have very, very good entourage abilities. Even someone like Showboat Shinsuke for stealing life. Like, there's a lot of them out there that are certainly worth it. So for those of you that have been looking for it, it's right here. It's a 9-piece. Me personally, I'm not going to get it. I've got, a bunch of them in the past. I'm not stressing over that. The champion strap, again, as per usual, this is a character-specific only Ramblin' Rabbit, not any Eric Rowan. And again, as long as these 3 bonuses are here, it's horrible. I would definitely tell you, don't waste your prize wall on something like this. Rabbit is also a move damage guy, not a gem damage guy, so 100% guaranteed gem damage for him. Really silly, especially for the 47 medallions. It's a bit out there. Seth Rollins, the Undisputed Future, has a new trainer ability at 35,000 for purple gems, doing 60% more. This is equal to Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu also comes with silence gem damage. Jacob Fatu also comes with MP. Jacob Fatu also is obviously not a free character. So it depends on what you're really looking for, if you really feel the need to get this 60% or not. And again, keep in mind, that is 35,000 talent. That is a 6-star gold character. This Seth Rollins is a 5-star gold character. So big difference on the two of them. And there's a lot of distance between 5-star gold and 6-star gold. Not only in the terms of shards. If you have Seth Rollins shards, that's great. So you don't have to convert things over. But in terms of tokens, coin, and TP that you would need to invest in Seth Rollins to get him from this 5-star gold all the way to 6-star gold, it's gonna be a lot. This might help your progress on it, obviously. If you have Seth Rollins at like 4-star or 3-star, that'll definitely help, along the way. But I really think that the devs, Scopely, champions, whatever you want to call them, they could definitely do better. And if they made this a 6-star gold poster on this wall, they'd probably get a lot more people getting this off of the wall. But as is, it just kind of falls flat, to be honest with you. Then we move on to shards. As always, if you're missing shards of characters, it's not a bad shot to get them. The one exclusion to this is OTC. OTC shards are extremely expensive. OTC is also a hefty shard recruit when they're only giving you 100 shards of him to get him. Not really the best bang for your buck there. So I'm kind of at a loss for words on this one, to be 100% honest with you. It's very tough to tell you to take shards of characters that you just almost know that you're not going to get. It's really, it feels bad. So I'm kind of at a loss, because typically I would always say, get the shards of the characters that you don't have, right? But it's tough. It's tough because you don't have any real faith that you're going to get 3,000 shards. That's the problem. He's a 3K shard recruit. You're getting 100 on this one weekend. And it's even if they make his shards available from, for every single weekend event, for the next, I don't know, let's say half year, 6 months, you have to get these shards off of the wall 30 times. And if there's 4 events a month for 6 months, that's 24 weekend events. You have to hope that they put up 200 shards at some point. You have to hope that you can get enough Prize Wall medallions every single weekend. Skip everything else on every single Prize Wall every single weekend for the next half year with enough luck that you can get him. It's a tough sell. So I mean, look, don't blame me that you didn't get him, and don't say that I'm an idiot for telling you to get shards and then not getting OTC. This is just, again, my educated decision making here, based on how things have been done, based on how they seem to be providing them. It doesn't seem likely that you're gonna be able to recruit the 3,000 shard OTC very quickly or freely. It's kind of tough to convince anyone to get these shards in particular. So that's the one exclusion here. That being said, outside of that, they do have Head Shrinker Samu shards. They do have Seth freaking Rollins shards. They got Hall of Fame Beefcake. They have $1 Million Corporation Bam Bam, who's on the daily logins. They got more Sherry shards. If you haven't gotten her yet, she's worth getting. Big Papa Pump, very good still in 6-star gold days. Not typically the go-to for myself, but very solid for a lot of players out there. Bianca Belair from the February retro month. You got Braun Breaker for his shards for the MP trainer. Monster Bomb Braun Strowman instead of Braun Breaker. CM Punk Best in the World, D'Lo Brown, and Io Sky. Lots of shards going around on this wall. Lots to get. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them pretty right? Samu's very good. Solid trainer. Still usable in today's day and age of the gold meta. Not the quickest, but he still works very well with a consistent stun and recycle moveset. Seth Rollins, very good as a showboat as well with the triple red. Still pretty decent with his yellow move damage set. Hall of Fame Brutus. I know that I didn't use him in my own feud lineup. I just don't like interacting with the board and clicking all that much, as elitist as that sounds. But he's a very, very good character in the game as well. Bam Bam, more along the lines of a fun character for me when I get bored and I do want to click on the board and do want to kind of mess around. Plus, he's available in the monthly calendar logins. So if you're just closing in on Bam Bam and those 5 daily shards or 10 daily shards isn't enough, there's a good chunk there. Again, Sherry, top-notch trainer, amazing entourage for a lot of characters in today's day and age of the game that uses multi-gems. Big Papa Pump, not only a good fighter, very solid as a trainer, 2 MP green and 50% green gem damage. Bianca Belair, honestly, nothing more than a CSS requirement. She's not that good as a trainer, not that good as a coach, very slow as a fighter. Braun Breaker, one of your top-notch MP trainers in the game. Would definitely suggest getting his shards if you're closing in on him. Braun Strowman, pretty decent as a fighter. Solid powerhouse setup for triple red. Can stun the opponent, can definitely blow up the board, do a solid amount of damage, but nothing that is amongst the tippy top upper echelon of the game. Has a nice trainer, 2 yellow MP and 1 multi-gem strength. CM Punk, Best in the World, is honestly not the best. He's okay, he's pretty good. You could definitely use a damage per green gem setup on him, isn't bad. You can use the trifecta of greens as well. A little board dependent, very similar to Tech Miz, but Tech Miz does what CM Punk does, just even better. So not really sold on CM Punk. D'Lo Brown, solid trainer at this point for 50% purple gem damage and 1 multi-gem strength. So your characters that don't need MP but do use purple and multi-gems, he is very good for them. And Io Sky, honestly, just Io Sky. She has an infinite loop with the La Familia plate that will keep on stunning the opponent, but it is very, 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 very weak. She's a good trainer for move damage. I believe she is the 2 MP black and 100% black move damage trainer. So very useful as a trainer. So a lot of use out of a lot of these characters up on the wall here. After that, we have our skill plates. Our collection of skill plates, this time the Corporate Crown, match 3 purple, get 3 black. The Larger Than Life, match 3 yellow, get 3 red. And the La Familia, match 3 blue, get 3 green. Found it very interesting personally myself that every color in the game was used here on these 3 plates. Black and purple, yellow and red, blue and green. I will be getting all 3 of these for sure. The high grade titanium, when you match 4 purple, you get 10 green gems to generate on the board. That is one of the Ninja Turtle plates. I will most likely be getting that as well. There is an Unbreakable Crown on here. I would have loved to have gotten that, but the amount of Prize Wall medallions, that is insane-o. So definitely not spending for that. Definitely not going above and beyond for that at all. I personally caved. As you can see, I got the 7 pull. My faction should hopefully be finishing somewhere in the top 5-ish on the faction event, is what I'm hoping. And that'll be enough to get me another milestone with some more shards of Rabbit, more shards of Buzzard, and mainly 3 million plus metal bits. So this 7 pull helped me with my solo progression. There's obviously all of the tokens and the deals that come with just not only the 6 gold tokens, but the 6 silver tokens as well. And then you have your cleanup crew bundle down here, the resource bundle, and the star fragments. So when the payouts for the faction come in, I will be getting hopefully that milestone for the solo. That milestone also comes with 7 more medallions for the prize wall. So that's why I figured I might as well go ahead and get the 7 pull now. It helps my progression personally. Again, I don't think that I'm going to be going above and beyond and getting the affiliation strap. I definitely don't have enough for any of that stuff up there. Not really stressed about the Seth Rollins fuse up. I might even have a 6-star bronze fuse up for Seth, but it's not something that I'm losing sleep over when I already have Jacob Fatu, who does what Seth does, but even better. All of these characters are nice, but I have the majority of them, and I'm not missing out on shards for any of them. I will be doing a clean sweep of all of these skill plates. Again, wish I could get the crown, but I can't. None of these token bundles are really worth it to me, and then star fragments are a huge win. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to assume that I'm going to go from 14 to 21. I will get this plate, which will bring me back down to 14. Getting 3 of these plates will bring me back down to 11. And when I get the 11, I will most likely just be getting all 5 of these and all 6 of these. This comes with 1,000 TP and 10 million coins, as well as more tokens that I can definitely use. So that's where I think my own spending on the prize wall will go. Again, I don't really think that I need another modern showboat strap. You know what I will actually do in this video, just as a precaution, we'll take a moment to show off the strap filter while we're at it again. So for those of you that are wondering, well, what do I have? How do I know if I have any straps? So we're going to look at showboat, modern, affiliation straps, and it looks like we have 7 of these guys. 1, 2, 3 of them not in use, 4 of them not in use. So I am fairly good on modern showboat affiliation straps. I definitely don't need any more of those, so not going to be burning 9 prize wall medallions on those. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't. It's definitely a good pickup. But for now, I am going to get the Corporate Crown skill plate. I'm going to get the Larger Than Life skill plate. I'm also going to get, what is it called? The La Familia skill plate and the Ninja Turtle High Grade Titanium skill plate. So I'm going to get all of these skill plates regardless whether I hit that next milestone or not. You'll see down here that the total number of prize wall medallions doesn't update until you leave this little breakdown section. But I should have just spent 10, so I should be at 4. When I hit that next milestone, I'll pick up 7 more. That'll put me at exactly 11, which will be enough to clean out all 5 of these star fragments and all 6 of these resource bundles. 5,000 more showboat star fragments. Definitely very, very helpful, very essential for the account. That is it for this Prize Wall Eval for the Funhouse contest. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with all of your friends that continually ask, well, what should I get off of the prize wall? Well, here you go. And leave some comments below in regards to what you got off the prize wall. If you were lucky enough to get the rabbit, what did you choose off of the premium prize wall? I appreciate each and every last one of you showing up to watch these videos. It all makes the climb very, very real to becoming an official content creator, and I cannot do it without each and every last one of you. So please, please, please like the video and subscribe. Leave some comments below. I thank you all very much, and hopefully you all had a very enjoyable feud. Have a wonderful one, everybody.